calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast action play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish Main.
Hello, and welcome to The Spaniard's Ghost. I'm your GM. My name is Jib, and we have players.
My name is Gina, and I play Saida Hernandez de Castillo. Yay, ship's bosun.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm Joey. I'm playing Elliot Kensington, quartermaster and buckler or unbuckler Swash.
That's really cool.
Shut up. I turned that off. Hi, I'm Kurt, and I'm playing Dul Blevins, Carpenter's mate.
Hi, I'm Mary. I'm playing Damiana, a ship's cook and physician. And apparently currently soaking wet. If I read my notes right.
Well, we'll get to that in just a minute, because this is episode 11.
Hell,
11!
I need grub
of The
right
Spaniard's Ghost. So, last time, things were really quiet.
Can I say something really quick? This is a total Happy Jacks from me to Kimmy. Hurt.
For helping us get...
Yeah, no, this has been the best on-the-job training ever, because Wednesday nights, the internet is funky, and huge help. And you only learn best when things are crazy. And as you saw in the chat room, or the
The world was down.
Yeah, the fiber amazing cable was down, so it took a minute. But thank you, Kimmy. Okay, back to the show.
So, cool. So everybody roll a 6-sided dice, please.
That's a 4.
A 5.
That's a 2.
I saw a 1 out there.
So, Damiana, what happened last time? Damiana, what happened last time?
Are we going to play Goodfellas?
Pirate Goodfella edition.
There should be a different mashup every session.
We left the island where the escaped slaves had set up their own village of freedom and goodness.
Yeah.
And we dramatically sailed the ship really well for once.
It's shocking.
Amazingly well for once. So we were actually we had a bunch of extra helpful players to lean on, which we then desperately needed.
Yeah, we did.
We went far enough south that we were able to get enough of a map that we figured out that the Southern Cross was the central point for navigating on the Southern Hemisphere. My character was able to make some star maps for that. And let's see here. Between the season and how far south we went, it was very, very cold. We found an island where we were like, oh, let's look for provisions, because it's been a while and we like fresh water. But and we would have had to get water since the island probably didn't have fresh rum.
And I think this is the first island that we think is in that 13 archipelago.
We thought we were close, yeah. But also we were just like, this island looks big enough to have food. So our away party was all of the PCs plus Alonzo, because we discovered Alonzo had the survival skill. And we were like, oh, that's helpful.
I know how to pick them.
Yeah. And as we're rowing ashore, this giant shadow goes under the boat. So we weren't completely surprised when the
I had blocked all that out.
So had I.
The thing that we didn't know was an orca, but out of character we totally know. Basically searched...
Oh, no, in character, all of you know it's an orca.
Okay.
It's...
So the asshole fish.
It's not a sperm whale.
Yeah.
AKA, I'm dubbing him Fuck Willie.
Yeah. Came up through the bottom of our longboat, shattered it.
You might need to repin because they're having trouble. You're fine in the studio and on the recording. It's just that,
it'll be better now that it's on.
Oh, that's why
Things
you
work out when they're
were
on.
coming through on the other. Yes.
First rule of tech, just to see if it's on.
And
Have you
we even
restarted
tested.
I could do that if
You
you
tried
want.
turning it off and turning it on again, yeah. Did half of it.
So the asshole whale smashed up our boat, tried to eat some people very ineffectively. Unfortunately, we weren't getting through its toughness with damage. The people who were
Go figure. We were using I don't know.
A gaff hook.
Yeah.
Hey, you slaughtered the shit out of somebody with a gaff hook in
Yeah,
like
but it wasn't a
episode one.
whale.
Yeah. I tried to use
Don't be racist.
cutlass or something.
Specious.
The brilliant line of "Launch the fucking explicative boats" got yelled. The whale.
That's a quote, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
So sick.
Yes. The whale disappeared, so they were like, okay, they'll send out another longboat to help us, and
They did.
And the whale smashed that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they launched into the boat, and
we
the
have
whale
any more?
smashed that,
We have
knocked it
one more.
over,
Okay,
and it
we
sank.
do have one
Right.
more.
Yeah, sank into the
swamp.
Sank into the ocean.
in the ocean. Right. Exactly.
The third one stayed up.
So
Third one
the
wasn't launched.
third one wasn't launched
Yeah.
because we were like, how do we fix this problem? So we got to shore in the really fucking cold water. Even Alonzo made it. And we made fire. And
We invented fire.
we invented fire. And one of the pieces of wood that we found on shore, because apparently this is like that fucking fish's modus operandi, is just like smashing boats and eating people. We found
Fish
a
gotta
piece.
swim.
We found
Birds
a piece
gotta
of
fly.
wood that said "Fiore del Oro,"
That's right. We did.
fade to black.
I didn't remember that.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
the very,
that was
very
the
end.
very, very end.
Okay.
I actually do have flint and steel on my person, which
I
is
do
probably
too.
how we were able to make fire.
The grog was really good last
Those are
week.
yours. Those are his.
It was. And we fought a whale.
We fought a whale. And the whale won.
The other whale one.
I
He
fought the whale and
and
the whale won.
Although, I mean, I have faith in Zaida's temper. I fully expect that she's going to find a way to go back out into the water and
You know
slaughter.
what?
Hell, she is.
We totally,
I don't want to go after her again.
Yeah, he dragged her off of that.
we totally foreshadowed Stu's experience. In
Oh, I know. I was talking about that on the Happy Jacks when I was listening to it. He's
Yeah.
like, so I was playing Sea of Thieves. And
Oh, that's right.
My ship got attacked. I think it was a whale. I'm like, they were listening.
Right, Stu
Yeah.
was in the house playing Sea of Thieves at the same time
Yeah.
we were being attacked by
and
a whale.
his ship got lifted out
I'm
of the
not
water
saying I have
by
control
an
over these things.
unknown source.
Good. I'm glad you are
Yeah.
not saying that.
Cool beans.
Saying that.
Okay.
He's thinking it very loudly.
So there's four. Wait. Did
So there's four of us.
Alon-
Alfonso made it.
He-
Alonzo.
Alonzo.
Alonzo made
Okay.
it too. We have fire. We have more supplies, and we don't
Well,
know.
no, you don't
We
have
haven't gotten
more
supplies
supplies
yet.
yet.
No.
And you have no barrels.
And we have.
Oh, yeah. The barrels were on the boat.
But
Yeah.
Well, we
but
probably have more
they were
barrels.
empty, which
we
means
we,
they're floating.
We do. Cargo.
Do you want to go back out there and swim for the barrels?
Not
'Cause
at this time.
I don't.
Not at this time.
Depending on what the tide is doing, we might get them back.
Okay.
It was just supposed to be a 3-hour cruise.
3-hour tour.
Yeah.
This is exactly why
But the
ships
minnow, it
leaving
was
out of
lost.
the marinas in Southern California
Yeah.
offer 2.5 or 3.5 hour tours, not 3 hour.
It's
Yeah.
fine. We're still on patrol.
You're Marianne. I don't know who I am. You're Ginger.
I was going to say, if she's
Yeah.
Marianne.
Yeah. I don't know. What
I think we take turns, honestly.
Okay.
We take turns being the
No,
small
but
one.
you make pies, and everyone
I
really
think
loves
I think that
Marianne.
makes you Skipper.
Maybe I'm Skipper.
Well, we all know who Gilligan is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I thrash people with my hat.
What?
Oh,
No, I'm a
totally.
professor.
Yeah.
And my hat. Okay.
It's good to have a healthy fantasy life.
I don't want to build stuff.
So cool beans. We are.
Hey, but if you're the professor, you could build a radio out of coconuts and fail to save us.
Yeah. Start building a raft.
The really remarkable thing is that however many years that show was on the air, they never ran out of batteries.
Well, there's smoke
Okay,
energizer.
I'm going to reveal. They came up with a way to recharge them.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So
Okay.
it was a deal.
Ah, okay.
So there's 5 of us.
There are 5 of you.
Alonso made
Right.
it.
The survivors on the
Can we
other
say
longboat.
Alonso's Russell Toby just for fun?
Yes, absolutely.
Thank
The
you,
survivors
'cause I
made
love
it back
him.
to the ship.
He's adorable. Oh, the survivor.
Yes.
The second
of
longboat.
the
Second-
the other
other-
one.
Second
Oh,
one.
we only lost one
Okay.
seaman on
Yeah.
that other ship.
Yeah, we didn't. Actually, I think we didn't lose anybody last
Rigger.
session.
No, we did.
Well, did lose the rigger?
Yeah, we lost Rigger.
Okay.
How did
Rigger
we
got
lose?
it.
Yep.
Oh, that's right.
I have here Rigger
He
crossed
fall?
out death by whale.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, he was on the other boat that got attacked.
Oh, see, Yeah, because there was only one dude.
Maybe
On
orcas
that
are like
one.
snakes, and
Yeah.
after they get a bit full meal, they're like too full, and we can get back past
I
it.
don't know. I think he's hunting for sport.
He does.
They do that.
I think he's in a mount rigger, like on his little sea
Oh, my
study
goodness.
that whales have, apparently.
He's got a sea cave
Yes.
down there with. You know,
Okay,
he's got-
don't. You're tempting.
A manta cave.
Yeah, no, you're tempting me. I'm going to go Sigmund and the sea monsters in a second, and we're going to be totally off track. So let's just start.
My
Because you
comment-
said cave,
But
island,
you
blah,
guys
blah,
are
blah.
on a beach
Yes.
Okay.
with.
a board that says Fiore del
Fiero?
Fiore del
It is.
Del
It is
Oro.
And a
a
fire.
plank
Yeah.
from probably a longboat.
Right.
Based on the size of the lettering, it's not like, you know,
Yeah.
The-
And also the thickness of the timber.
the
and
thickness
such, yeah.
and
And
whatnot.
this
I would
is-
be able to identify
And this
that.
was, we had already identified that this was the island we were supposed to be on.
Or at least the archipelago we're supposed
yeah,
to be
yeah.
at.
You're not sure about whether it's the island
Okay.
or not.
Yeah,
Okay.
You're-
Of the
you believe
13.
it is one of the 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but now we.
Which means that
Okay.
daylight, I want to get to high ground and take a look around.
Well, yeah, because I was
Well, I
going to
mean,
say
we
what time
have
it. We
daylight.
weren't. Yeah, we weren't
Yeah.
going at night.
It was like the middle of the day.
And I don't think we fought a whale.
Actually,
for,
it was dusk when you guys were.
It was.
It was.
Boy,
that
we're,
was a poor choice on our
smart.
part.
Yeah.
Best pirates ever.
Yeah.
As
Well.
if you'll recall,
good point,
what I
then.
told you was
right.
that the sun
That's
was
fine.
westering
Okay.
when you saw the island.
That's all.
True.
That's all seamany of you. Shut up. I heard that.
he
Snickery.
didn't say anything.
No reason to get salty.
Yeah. So, noticey. Smoke sounds, animal sounds, people sounds, like food smells.
Shelter.
Yeah, but I'm like
Yeah.
inhabited.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Sure.
wondering.
Let's put some dice down.
Okay. And I would assume that more than me.
Of course.
Yes.
Okay. I was flossing my dice there.
Nope, those are twos.
That's a 7.
I got a 6, which doesn't help a lot.
Twos.
Okay.
Okay. Timing. That's
Yeah.
You actually, from out of the night, because the sun is now set, but from out of the night, you hear it's kind of hard to describe, but the best description is a plaintive wailing.
Human or
It sounds very
plaintive?
plaintive. It sounds very human.
So anybody that made that roll. 'Cause
Anybody
none
who
of
got a
us-
success.
None of us bonused.
No, I got a 7.
Or raised,
So
I should
close.
say. Yeah. In what direction?
Please don't say out to sea.
No.
Okay.
You think it's southward along the beach,
Okay.
which is beach is a little bit of a
Rocky.
It's rocky.
it's
Yeah.
rocky.
Okay.
It's
Shore, shall we say?
Shore,
Along
yeah.
the shoreline?
along the
Okay.
shoreline.
Would you like to stay here, Elliot and I?
Yeah, we can go
Or
to
should we all go together
No, we should set up.
I'll tend the fire.
with Alonso?
Well, we should maybe take Alonzo with us since
Okay.
he's a little more adept at finding his way in the wilderness than we are.
What are you saying, Elliot?
I'm just saying, he has many strengths, and that's one of them.
Oh, I know
He's
what
saying
you're
He's saying you're very good with vines.
I think he's saying Alonso's very good with entanglement. So, yeah, let's head that way.
Yeah.
I'm going with you guys.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna? So you're gonna stay?
So I'm still as
Well, let's keep
Actually,
Alonso.
I'm
Oh,
going
yeah, we
to
can keep
ask,
Alonso.
I got
Are we still fatigued?
stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we're
yeah.
fatigued.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. I'm standing with the fire.
Okay.
Oh, can you? I have not been fatigued and savage for a million years. Can you tell us what's going on and how that we get rid of that and stuff?
You rest.
Okay. For how long? Like a whole 8-hour rest or like an hour rest?
An
or-
hour rest will alleviate one level of fatigue.
Okay. And does it have mechanical?
yes,
the
it's-
problem is that
implications.
given your lack of cover
I can look it up if you want.
that
and
actually-
that you are soaked to the skin
Okay.
yeah.
and whatnot, getting rest in these circumstances is going to be difficult.
Okay.
Staying with the fire.
I'm gonna make a torch at
I'm-
the very least.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're not wandering around in
Yeah.
the dark.
No, and somebody will see us coming, but whatever.
I want to build essentially a couple of tripods. Find branches, whatever, couple of tripods, and put a rod across, and then I'll strip down my skivvies and dry my clothes over the fire.
Okay.
You need a carpentry roll from me? No, okay.
I will do the same, but I'm still wearing my coat. So skivvies and coat.
What is the temperature like? Because we were freezing, and it was okay. Yeah, I
Cold.
ain't
That's
taking
actually
off.
why I want to take the clothes off,
Yeah.
because that'll
The
make it colder.
problem with being on the shoreline is that there
Yeah.
is no cover
Right.
Okay.
and
Well, we're
nothing to
probably
break the
And slightly into the brush, right? Like right just outside,
That's
not
not
just
what
out in
we
the
said.
open.
that
Oh, okay.
that would require that there is brush.
Oh, well, rocky coast. So it's just like, is there sort of cavey? Does it go straight up? Is it just
There's a rocky shale and then
Yeah.
kind of a shelf,
okay?
and there are cliffs off to the sides.
Okay. So there is some shelter because we're up against sort of a short, a shallow cliff.
A little bit.
Edge, but not
Not a whole
it's
lot.
Not warm.
But you could go hunt.
Okay.
You could look for a cave or something like that to try to get some additional to get better cover from the wind.
Also,
But
where's the
that's-
high
that
tide
is right.
line?
All trait checks. Yeah.
Well,
Oh, so everything.
the
Yeah.
water's right here.
Uh-huh.
It goes up.
Yeah.
And there's kind of a shale going up like that.
Uh-huh.
You guys are like right here.
Uh-huh.
It's up there.
Let's look for a cave.
So
All right.
we're at -1 on,
Yeah.
Yeah,
on
you're
every
-1 on
check.
everything.
Yeah.
And
But
you,
my 7 became a 6.
and everything, and you're the one that tells us how long it's going to take, though. So
Like gathering up wood
okay,
as we walk along, looking for a cave,
Yes.
okay.
and taking something that's already lit so we can actually see what we're doing.
I'm really okay with leaving the fire on the beach
Oh,
as much as it can as a signal, but
Okay.
So that our crew knows where
Exactly.
we are too. Yeah,
But
You
if we're
could-
looking for a cave, then
sort of signal in a fashion too if something's.
yeah. So you're investigating. We're looking for a cave. We'll put like fire near the entrance, so you know.
Oh,
which
so you
cave.
are going to stay there.
Yeah, I'm going to stay
Okay.
back, and I'm going to look because
Okay.
where we have our fire is below the high tide line,
Yeah.
and that's a problem.
Okay.
yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So I will forego on the whole tripod thing until
If
we
the
get
tide,
above.
if the tide comes in,
Yeah.
Is we
Stay
get the
as
fire,
close
we
as
look
you can.
around
Yeah.
with the firelight and go, "Oh shit!"
I imagine
Okay.
that she probably mentions this while I'm trying to build the first
Yeah.
one, and she's like,
yeah.
oh, that's a good thought. All right.
Yeah.
so we start southerly down the.
Down the lane.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you head off down. There's not really a lane so much. It's just kind of like rocky.
I don't know.
Well, the proverbial lane.
Tra-la.
Yeah.
It's a delightful spring romp.
Sure. And as you make your way southward, you go around come out of the leeward side of this ridge line. Mm-hmm. You get blasted by icy cold air.
Dream. Okay.
As we were moving closer, could we hear? Were there any more plaintive
You can still hear
yowls,
it.
howls?
You can still hear it.
Any more distinct when we get closer?
No.
I mean, I'm not asking to re-roll and re-roll. I just if there's any
No.
additional info. Okay.
I will give
'Cause
you
I would
additional
listen
info
for
as you.
sounds
It still
or
sounds the
smoke
same.
or-
It's
Okay.
faint and carried on the wind,
Okay.
but it's like you can hear it in.
Does it appear to be changing at all, or is it the same kind of tone and length every time?
Is there Doppler to this?
It's pretty much the same. It might be slightly longer, slightly shorter, here and there, and it has kind of an ululating quality to it.
Oh, okay. I don't know that I know animals like that. But
Eula lady?
Yeah.
Not unsettling. Okay.
Not creepy at all.
No.
Not a bit.
All right, so we round the corner and we get hit with the blast of ice cold wind, which is fun. how are our torches in the wind? Are they still lit, or are we having to worry about covering those from prevent them going out?
They're still lit, but because of the blast of the wind, they're not giving off as much light. So whereas normally you could see for about 30 feet, you can really see for about 15.
Okay. What kind of moon is it?
New.
Oh. Natchy.
Are those your nipples, or are you happy to see us?
All right. Yeah, let's press on. I'm guessing at this point, yeah?
Yeah. No, definitely, but proceed with caution.
Naturally.
Okay.
Yeah. And once again, just like continuing to listen for, yeah. We don't
Weapon
know where we
drawn,
are.
like ready
yeah.
for...
Or even not even just that noise, but I don't know what kind of animals. I've never been this far south. I've never been near this archipelago.
So as you guys
So
make
I
your
don't wanna
way
get
further
attacked by a
along,
giant
I need
spider.
notice rolls from both of you.
Okay.
Just, as you're going
Go
along.
a different D4.
You know
need
what?
to
I'm
really
gonna-
worry if
I'm
all
gonna
of a
trust
sudden you
you,
get
pirate
attacked by a
dice.
polar bear.
It is Happy Jacks.
That is a 3, because we're at -1.
Yep. Wait, notice +2. Boom! I got a 5.
Okay.
So
So as you make your way forward, it seems like the ground around you kind of undulates and like just kind of like waves and undulates and like away from you. And when you look back, it closes up behind you, just at the edge of your vision. It's like you can't really see what.
wait, what?
The ground around you seems to like undulate and wave around you at the edges of your vision. And
Like something burrowing?
Did you see that?
No.
The ground.
that
I'm gonna describe it to.
and that strange
Elliot.
ululating cry seems to be all around you now.
We're not standing on a
Nice
flippin'
knowing
beach
you.
Okay,
whale.
I'll come back to you too in a minute. So, looking for a
while they have worm sign, we're looking for a cave.
for a
Okay.
cave.
Maybe
We're
it's
looking
never
for a
ending
siege?
story.
Maybe.
Yeah. And we're totally.
Looking for a cave. We've made torches off
That's
the
what it
fire, and I'm kind of grabbing firewood as we go.
So, first off, give me a survival roll.
That's based on smarts, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That means I'm not at D4 -2.
I'm at D4 -2,
I'm not, so.
but the -2 doesn't apply on the D6, right? So the
The -2 does apply on the D6.
It does apply on
It applies
the
on the
D6.
whole roll.
Plus your -1 for fatigue, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I am spectacularly not surviving.
I got a 4
Okay.
on my, because thank goodness for Jack of all trades.
You find a cave. It's kind of a
Signal over.
Found one. Cleft that
Yeah.
goes back a ways.
Stick the torch in, see if I can see anything. Hold the torch low so I can sort of see over the flame.
Sure. When you stick the torch in
Yeah.
and you look inside, you see a pair of glowing green eyes looking back at you.
What?
Hello? I'm going to dodge out of the way.
I still
Of the-
feel bad
of the
about the undulating
opening.
ground.
I do too.
I'm going to dodge out of the way
I
of the
totally
opening of this
do.
cave.
Okay.
And I will throw the torch away from me
Okay.
and just sort of hide against the rock.
Okay.
Does anything come out?
Yeah. Something very large. You have this feeling of something very large moving past you in a strange, ungately kind of undulation.
Okay. Like, not legged? Like worm-like?
Sort of.
Hey, cool! It's out of the cave now.
So, in the
Okay.
limited starlight, because you said new moon, in the limited starlight, how much of this thing can I see?
Well, It's as close to you as you and I are apart. And you can't really see so much as you have this perception of something that's, easily the size of a bear.
Does it look furry? Does it look... does it smell like wet fur or...
no, it's...
Animal? I mean, sort of animal smell?
Yes, it does have kind of an animal smell to it.
Okay.
There's kind of a mix of animal and sea and seaweed.
Okay. There's a definite
fish.
difference in scent between fish, reptile, and mammal. So...
Right. You're kind of getting some mammal smell, some fish smell, maybe a mix of the two.
Okay. So I found a sea lion. Shit, I found an elephant seal. Oh, I'm fucked.
Green eyes.
That just may be the color of the membrane on the back of the retina.
Okay.
So as it goes by, I'm going to just stay as quiet as possible and hope it doesn't see or smell me.
Okay.
I can't do anything about my smell, so hope it doesn't see or hear me.
Okay.
I will probably quietly...
I will need for you to make a spirit roll.
I kind of
-2.
figured that you probably would. I'd like to in my mind, a Hail Mary.
Okay.
Like literally a Hail Mary.
I have to ask a question that did not occur to me last session, but my character wears glasses. Does she still have them?
Ooh.
Yes, you still have your glasses.
Okay.
Okay, that is a pair of 4s. Oh, wait, you said at -2?
At -2.
So that's a pair of 2s then,
Okay.
because of my fatigue.
It's going to smell you if you wet your pants.
You also have bennies.
That's true, I do. No, I have a pair of 2s.
Okay.
My history of this game has been I spend all of my bennies usually before any of you have spent any of them. And then the last half of the game, I'm like, I have no bennies.
I'm sure we'll get pursued by another whale.
It's like a bear of the sea. You know what that means?
Like I said, it's a sea lion.
You need to shoot the shit out of it.
I
because this is
need
a
for
happy
you to roll a
Jack's game.
20-sided dice for me, please.
Oh dear.
Ooh.
It's one of the only 2 things in this game where you need a 20-sided dice.
Oh dear.
Oh, and
My
I
sister
took one
gave me
out
this.
just because. Yeah.
Let's hope. It's an 11. Plus or minus whatever you're going to add or subtract to that.
Roll a 12-sided dice for me, please.
You have one of those out. Oh.
That's a 1.
Okay. If you were facing away from the cave,
I was.
okay, that's 12 o'clock. You run in that direction for
Into the sea.
1 round,
Okay.
screaming your head off.
Which is also the direction that the thing was.
The thing
moving.
went out of the cave and kind of turned to the angle to the right, closest direction towards the water,
Okay.
and disappeared from sight.
So
Went over the shelf.
I'm picturing sort of a cove. We're apparently on this side. If it
Yeah.
came out this way and hung a right
Yeah.
towards the water, and I'm heading towards the
Basically
focal
back
point-
towards the fire.
Okay,
I'm gonna
I can do that.
I'm gonna
Yes.
say you're running towards the fire.
Did we find a cave above the water line?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's above the water line. Okay,
It was just inhabited.
come back to you in a minute. Come.
Okay. So screaming and
You hear him come out of the cave, and then screaming bloody murder goes running back towards the fire.
Did I see the other thing?
No.
I did say I found a cave.
I have a torch too, yes? Because really, with bad eyes, I
Yes,
kind of
but
have
you're
to.
some distance away from him at the moment.
to go check.
Okay.
I'm curious.
This is.
Because we're going to play all my flaws tonight.
I was going to say we took that entrance, did we?
Oh, we did.
Okay.
Well, that's appropriate. I took Trouble Magnet, so yeah.
So he's running right at you.
I'll step to the side.
Okay.
Oh, I brontophobia too when it roars.
Who's running at you?
Him.
Oh,
He's running in terror back towards the fire. And I'm like,
Okay.
I have no idea why he's running, so I'll go check it.
Okay.
Of course.
So you go up there. You find his torch on the ground, still burning.
Pick up a torch, because I don't want to waste a good torch right now.
Okay. And you can see the cave.
Look in the cave.
Okay. Cave's empty.
Go in and check the cave.
Cave's empty. Goes back about 20 feet, opens out in a little room.
Looks like it's dry.
Relatively speaking, yes.
Check the ceiling.
Even has a cleft in the ceiling that would draw smoke. Good place to build a fire.
And it's not like full of bats or anything.
Not really, no.
It's night, so they wouldn't be here right now.
I see absolutely nothing that explains why he ran out of the cave screaming.
No bones, no piles of defecation.
Well, aside
For
from
good
yours.
measure, I say a Hail Mary, literally.
Okay.
and then I leave one
Say it in
torch.
Latin.
Like I come out like one, like if there's some rock outcropping, one torch to mark it, and I'll drop the extra wood I had collected. Kind of because I collected wood. I know how to do that. Actually, arranging it into a fire is above my pay grade.
Okay.
And I will go back and try to retrieve him.
Okay.
Because the light must have just caught something oddly. Maybe he thought he saw a face. I really don't know what all the screaming was about. No idea. So I'm just going to kind of...
Battle fatigue.
Yeah.
Or orca fatigue.
Yeah. So I'll go back and retrieve him and maybe get more fire because I have a vague sense that if I could carry that much wood, it's
I want to
probably
ask you a
not
question
enough.
before we go on. How thoroughly do you want to inspect and investigate the cave?
You want to check it really thoroughly because, like, something scared him. I don't know what it was. I'm going to check it real good. Like, I'm not going to go, like, if there's, like, water at one end, I'm trying to stay dry. Sure. But,
There is water down at the far end of it.
I mean, I'll check to see if it's fresh water.
May I be grogged?
Well, when you get to the water, or when you get closer to the water, when you're towards, like,
grog.
there is
Top mine off.
a
While we're at it.
skeletal figure kind of laying by the
We're gonna
water.
need it.
Wait, skeletal figure.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Clink.
Is it,
Doctors.
is it a skeleton? Or is it somebody who just
The
really
skeleton's
needs a burger?
kissed.
Oh, no, it's a skeleton.
Oh, okay.
It's bones.
I'll check it out.
Okay.
Which basically means loot the body in adventure speak.
There's the tattered remains of what were probably sailors' clothes. And a belt knife, moldering remains, leather belt and scabbard with a rusty knife in it. And around the figure's neck, a chain with a medallion on it.
What's the medallion look like?
It is a medallion of Saint Antonio.
What would he be the patron saint of?
Finding
lost things.
Saint Anthony.
Says the
Ah,
Catholic girl.
there's a lot of St. Anthony's, okay?
True.
Tony, look around. Tell me what's lost is found or something like that. Yeah.
Saint Anthony of
My
Padua.
grandma used to say.
Well, I won't take that. I'll take the knife off of him. That's useful. I won't take the medallion because
Okay.
I just found him. He's not lost anymore.
Okay. But when you go to take the dagger, right, the skeleton suddenly reaches up to grab you.
Does it really?
Yeah.
Smack at it because
It
corpses move.
falls back to the ground.
Yeah.
It just something about the way you shifted it caused it to.
I know what dead bodies do shit like that. That actually doesn't really freak me out. It's like at least he didn't ooze when he did it.
He's not oozy.
Yeah, he's way past oozy.
He's way past oozy.
Yeah, I'll take the dagger and
Okay.
I will just accept Joel must have seen the skeleton and, freaked out. And I will go back and find him, and
Okay.
it means it's their turn probably.
Yeah. I'm back to you guys.
Okay.
So, undulating ground.
Torches down towards the undulation.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay.
Burn it with
There's
fire.
a sudden,
Maybe.
loud, ululating cry as probably 50 or so
We're in a total.
large, and by large I mean,
They're not the elephants.
yay big, from the table, yay big, black and white birds jump up and are flapping at you.
Oh,
Wave my
Yeah.
torch at that
yeah, absolutely.
frickin'
Ooh, fresh
demon
meat.
bird.
Yeah, torch in one hand, sword in
Are
the
they
other.
like, three and a half?
How about that?
feet
Just
high?
doing my best. Oh, what is her name? Tippy Hedren and the Birds. Just my best.
And do they have your like poofy?
They
60s
may
hair?
just. Yeah. It survived an orca attack, so it'll
that's
survive
so
this
funny.
too.
Quick, get in the phone booth.
They're flapping, and some of them are like running away, and some of them are running at you, and they're running in all directions, and it's chaos.
Is any of this noise like the
Oh, yeah.
plaintive? And there's hundreds of them.
Oh, lots of them.
But are they kind of staying the F away from us, or are they
Yeah.
like? But it's a little chaotic. But
But they're
Yeah.
not like.
They're like
What the
running. Some of them are like running into you, but it's not like they're attacking you. They're just kind of like panicking.
what the buggery
Birds.
birds? They're not flying. What's Alonso doing?
He's there with them.
Duck and cover.
I'm gonna go with ducking and covering.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Because I'm not gonna have Alonzo do anything.
That's fair.
I'm just gonna try to
I think we just push through.
push through. Yeah, exactly.
As long as they're not attacking
Yeah.
us.
Yep.
Yeah. Try to
Pushing
navigate.
on through.
Some of them do run at you, particularly when you seem to stray close to these little mounds of rocks that
Okay.
they have.
Good to know. Yeah.
But if you then like move away, they just like
Well, yeah. Let's not disturb those mounds of rocks that I'm sure aren't eggs. Maybe until the morning when
Okay.
we need breakfast. We'll know they're there.
Time.
Well, they're not Rias, but
Yeah, I think just keep pressing on. But just use our
Okay.
our torches and
Yeah.
buttons of our
Yep.
swords, kind of bat them
Yep.
away
Right.
as they.
Well, and
Approach.
didn't say this. Should have went without saying, but total cutlass out.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I figured you were armed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have no reason to kill them yet until we can actually see them in the morning.
Okay.
And for food and such. But as of right now, we're doing recon.
Yeah.
The
So I think we might have discovered.
the ululating cry is obviously this area because when you move on, it's behind you.
Okay. So the birds were the.
it's worth.
Although
We pressed through though. Like, are we seeing anything else over there? Is the landscape different?
the landscape remains the same.
Anything out on sea? Can we still see our ship? Is there any other?
You can still see your ship. It's now
Okay.
kind of off that way now.
Okay.
And you do hear another sound. Actually, you hear two other sounds.
Okay.
One of them is you hear a loud scream, human that you can clearly identify as a human scream.
Sounds like a Welshman.
I was going to ask. I didn't think you made a noise,
I
but you
scream
didn't.
with a Welsh
okay.
accent.
Screams in Welsh.
We've heard you scream before.
Yeah.
Probably, all kinds of Welsh curses.
Yeah.
And more out in the water, you hear kind of a barking sound.
Oh.
What is a sea lion?
I don't think I would have heard those before either, because they're not. I don't know.
They're not
I'm a
only-
Pacific Coast girl.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like I don't
think they're
know.
common
Are
in the
they
Caribbean.
up in the Spanish Main? Okay.
Neither are we.
Water's the
No,
water's-
I know, but I was
Figure
wondering
we would
if
know
I
what
had
they
ever
are
seen
based on our
like heard a
experience.
seal before or something. A mermaid.
Okay.
You've seen manatees.
Okay.
How that got confused for a mermaid?
I don't know.
Rum.
Maybe
that,
the-
rum. That's
yeah.
right. Okay.
Rum, shitty
Whiskey,
eyesight,
Right.
disease,
But I think we found the source of
Syphilis.
screaming.
wishful thinking.
Right. Maybe we should head back and we
Yeah.
can exploring the island in daylight.
Yep.
Okay. You can make your way back.
Okay.
You have the same issue going through the birds because they get freaky.
Right.
But as long as you stay away from their little mounds, they seem to be happy. They seem to be, they're a little freaked out by the light and by your presence, but not,
They're not malicious. They're just...
they're not malicious.
You really think they're birds?
Well, they have feathers, don't they? Yeah?
Yeah, they look like birds. They kind of stand up.
They're clearly dinosaurs.
And they have beaks. You're gonna
We gotta eat.
gack one of them.
Yeah.
Roll fighting.
I gotta fight a freaking.
It gets to dodge.
It's a small
It gets to
target.
try to avoid.
Right.
It's a small target.
I guess we are heading back. We can
They're
take some... We can take some...
3.5 feet tall.
We
Not
got take
as
out.
small, but
No, I know, but like, once its head's gone, it's gonna weight less.
You make a good point.
What am I fighting?
Fighting.
I'm fighting
At a -1, yeah?
a giant
for your
penguin.
fatigue.
For
yeah.
fatigue.
Yeah, -1. I'll give you guys a surprise round because they're not expecting you to do this.
Nor should they. I got an 8.
Nope. I got a 3 and a nothing.
Okay, you totally hit him.
Okay.
With a raise.
I'm sorry, dude, but I'm
Well,
sure
no,
you're super
it's not a
cute,
4, it's his
and
parry.
it's like
Oh, right, duh.
You mean
I
super
don't know.
tasty?
someday you're going to be a Pixar film or something. But right now, you're
Dinner.
foursies. You're TD. Okay.
Damage.
You've never seen one before. Can you actually hurt it?
Okay. Here we go. D6 plus
strength.
Oh, where
Strength.
am I? Yeah, I'm thinking of adding a number because I'm like.
And did you
playing
hit with a
D&D.
raise? Okay.
We used the blood-colored ones. I did hit with a raise.
No.
No.
Yeah, I got an 8.
No, because
But
Perry.
it doesn't matter.
His parry's
Oh,
a
his
6.
parry.
Yeah.
Duh. Okay. Well, that's a 7.
Okay.
Does the fatigue affect your damage
Yes.
rolls as well?
It says
Okay.
trait rolls. Is damage a trait roll?
Well, strength.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Okay,
So 6.
so 6.
Cool.
You kill the bird.
Sorry.
No, you're not.
Not right. I know I'm not. I mean, geez, it's like there's no such thing as a vegan. So I'm not a pescatarian. I'm just. I mean, I'm sure there's maybe vegetarians. I don't know.
That's called poor people.
I'm a hunter gatherer.
If you're a vegetarian,
Yeah.
you're a poor people.
Yeah, you're
That's-
eating like barley and
Yeah.
Yeah, the shakers aren't a thing yet.
Yeah. And
Okay.
we're
Okay.
not dealing with like
anyway.
India
So
with
do
Buddhism.
I don't know
That is
how
not
I
a
don't
thing.
You have a bird.
carve the
You have a
meats
bird.
up, but like its head's
But
gone.
your cook
and,
is-
yeah.
Not far.
So I'm sure I can carry it.
Oh yeah,
I'm
not a problem.
pretty fit.
Yes.
You can carry the bird,
Okay.
and when you get back, you see as you come around the ridge back into the little cove kind of thing. You see off to your left along the wall, there's a torch stuck into some rocks, and you can see in the torchlight a cave opening.
Oh, good. They found home.
And and
good.
at the and you see, but at the same time, you see Dole and Damiana down at the fire by the water.
No, because I checked out the cave, so I'm probably still
Yeah.
up in the cave.
Okay, I figured you had
No.
completed that and gone back to the fire.
No, she's.
I mean, I would have gone back to get him,
yeah.
but I mean,
whatevs.
I don't know.
We good.
Because I poked around a while.
Yeah.
So
Either you're going to be in the cave doing caveness, and he's going to be at the fire, or you're both going to be at the fire.
I think I'm in the cave doing caveness. 'Cause
Okay.
that would have taken a little
That makes
time.
sense.
Because, with the bad eyes, I have to get pretty close to look at things. So it's not
So
like look around.
you
It's like-
see Dole at the fire
Cowering,
down by the water, and
waving a bit of driftwood around.
he's looking a bit panicked.
You're right.
It's just us.
Oh,
You can see, like, in the firelight,
What'd
my knuckles are white gripping this thing.
where's Damiana?
We brought dinner back.
Damiana, where'd she
Almost
go?
was dinner.
Where's Damiana? Like now, I'm
What do
kind
you
of
mean you
worried
almost
that
were
she's
dinner?
like,
Are you
where
telling me there are
the fuck
cannibals
is-
on this island too?
Where
No,
is
that would require them to
Damiana?
be human.
Where is like shake?
I don't know. I don't. I told her there was a cave, and then the thing came at me.
Do I see any? You said you had a torch. Can I?
The
It's
torch,
a fire.
there's a torch marking the cave, and then she has a torch back in the
Okay.
cave.
Yeah.
I don't
no.
know if the
So
cave's
can I
deep
see a
enough to-
glow? Can I?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
You all right, mate?
I'm going to go towards where I see the
huge.
glowing light,
Sure.
and then
You see the cave.
I'm
you
going to
can see
drop the bird on the ground by the because he's
Smell the
by a
fish.
fire or the fire's up there.
He's by the fire.
He's by a fire, and then we have a torch up there.
Okay, I'm going to drop the bird there and go get Damiano.
Sure. You can do that.
All right, I'm going to try to talk Dull down off whatever ledge he's on.
Just, you can tell how scared I am. I've lost my accent.
The ledge of psychosis.
All right, let's put the driftwood down. Put the driftwood down
Indeed.
and tell. Release. Drop it. Drop it. There we are. Okay.
He's a good boy.
See, you just know how to speak to a Welshman.
Smack!
So up the cave,
Yes.
Backhanded.
you go in and you find Damiana moving around the cave, inspecting things, looking at things. Under closer,
Damiana.
you find some
What you find?
markings on the walls.
You find something?
Well, I think he found the skeleton, and that's why he panicked.
Skeleton.
Yeah, you can see a skeleton in the light from.
Where's he from?
Ship, that's all I can tell. There's not much of him left.
What'd you say that you found? Like,
Skeleton.
no, but you said ship or
Oh, he's from a ship. I don't
Oh.
know which one. Maybe the Fiore, since we found the wreck from it. I'm looking at how he's marked the walls. I assume he did it.
what do I see on the walls?
Well, the first thing you see is this large area that's got hash marks on it.
How many hash marks approximately? I'm not going to count, but like, is it 20? Is it?
It's well
a
over 100.
Shit ton.
Okay.
Oh. Does he stayed in here? Did you find his belongings? Anything?
Whole dagger I took off him. The knife I took off him.
No. Volleyballs or
The volleyballs.
But
FedEx patch.
I think this cave will give. It's definitely giving us shelter from the wind, and it looks like it has a bit of a draw to it, so we could build a fire up here for the night.
it does not appear that it's anybody else's cave.
Huh.
Okay.
I just Dole
That's a great idea.
Dole got
Good
here
idea.
first. I think he saw the skeleton and panicked.
Fuck. Okay. Someday buff. I don't know.
I got a bit of wood, not really enough. Not enough for the night, probably. Not if we need it for the heat.
I don't know. Elliot thinks it's some sort of bird. It's gigantic. I don't know.
I can figure it out. I've got a knife,
Okay.
and we can get a fire going up here.
I left its head back where I found it.
It's not a fancy feast. Don't need to worry about presentation.
I've heard the cheeks
Excellent.
are the best part.
The jowls. So I'm not going to take the dagger from you, but is there any point of distinction about the dagger as she shows it to me, or it just looks like a dagger?
It's just a
Okay.
knife, single-edged, kind of roughly forged knife. Common. You would have seen a million of them.
You don't. I poke around the skeleton, but not unduly, just because I know she's looked at it. But like, no remnants of clothes.
Oh no,
anymore.
they're tattered remnants of clothes,
Okay.
which
Actually, could I make a guess as to how long the skeleton had been there, based on because I've got science,
with
medicine,
exposed
I don't know.
to the elements,
but back in the cave. So that's
could be anywhere from months to years.
Okay.
The clothes, though, because this is something that you would be more likely to know than you would. Kind of clothes commonly worn by a Spanish sailor. Not like an officer, but like just your
Rank and file.
rank and file every day.
That I might know in Spanish, but you know.
Thank you.
But yeah.
Probably right. That he's from the
Fiore.
shape.
Well, let's get the
It
fire.
looks like a Spanish.
Let's get the fire moved up here so we can.
No pockets. Nothing that was missed then or anything.
Searching more thoroughly, you find a small cache hidden away that has a pistol in it.
Wait, hidden where?
It's hidden behind some rocks.
Oh, okay.
It has a pistol,
Okay.
you do not find shot or powder,
Okay.
and you find one empty glass bottle, about that size.
I'm going to grab the bottle just because we might need to figure out a way to get water or something, and we don't have the barrels
there's
yet.
water.
For all
right
of
there.
you who are seafaring,
There's
types?
fresh water?
Yeah. There's a freshwater
Oh.
pond
Yeah.
right there.
for all of you who are
It's-
seafaring types, it was common practice when you maroon someone to maroon them with one bottle of rum and one pistol with one shot.
Is there a bullet wound on the skeleton?
No.
Is there still shot in the pistol?
Yes. I'm
Okay.
could be hard to determine that, but yes.
Pull the trigger, it'll find out.
Might not find it though.
I know.
It's been sitting there a while.
Yeah.
I don't know that I would assume it's someone. I mean, can I roll something to see if my process of deduction would say that it was a marooning versus people who got marooned and this is just one dude?
The bottle and the pistol point to it he was deliberately left.
That's even in our
And the wreckage
articles.
from the,
I don't
the
know. I have
longboat,
my
they
web-
would have sent him out on that one longboat, no? If he was marooned?
Yeah, but we don't know. There was just one person on the longboat. We found a piece of.
Or
the
they went to
longboat.
maroon him and then they got wrecked by the orc on
Yeah.
the way back to the ship.
I mean, if you're saying that based on what
Based on what
I
on the
saw,
evidence
I
you
would
have, you
deduce
think
that,
you deduce
yeah.
that the guy was marooned here, that he was left here on purpose.
then I would say that to Damiano.
let's
Probably
get the,
maroon
well, let's get
by
the
the
fire.
ferry.
Let's get the fire. Let's get some food. Let's get rested so we can figure
Yeah.
out how to get back to our ship.
We need food. Yeah. Okay.
Figure
so
out-
head back to the fire. Show you the weird
You're not panicking anymore.
air quote bird.
Yeah. Find any more wood you can.
It was still an
We'll need it
awfully
for the-
large, whatever it was.
All right. I think it's a good idea since we're not quite ready to go back in that cave yet. Let's go try to find some more wood. And then hopefully by then you'll have calmed down and realized there was nothing there.
There was something there.
I'm sure.
I figure
It
out
doesn't
how to
seem to
cook
be there
a
anymore.
penguin.
Huh?
I'm figuring out how to cook a penguin.
I know. And is it good?
Bird meat. It's going to be a tough game, bird, because raised in the wild, but whatever.
All right. So we're going to go look for more wood to at least keep the fire going overnight to
Very fatty.
warm us and dry our clothes.
Fatty has kind
Yeah.
of a fishiness to it, I would expect. I could
Okay.
be wrong about that. I've never had penguin.
No,
I
I haven't
haven't the
I don't think
slightest.
it's
Viewers, if any of you want to look that up for us, then let us know.
Or if any of you have ever had penguin,
Yeah.
I don't know if that's legal.
you probably don't want to admit it.
I don't know, depends on what country they're in.
Possible.
It's true.
We do have listeners in Antarctica, so
Yeah, that's what we do. We try to find more wood for the fire.
You can find more wood.
Great.
It's fine. You can do that. You can find more wood.
Excellent.
You can set up a base camp in the cave. Get shelter. There is in fact fresh water.
Oh, that's nice.
Okay.
There is apparently a
I still took the bottle. 'cause
a trickle
Why not?
that comes
To have
down
water.
okay.
down through the rocks and spills into makes a little basin in the back. You two,
Okay.
just because the ground of the cave is mostly rock, but there are patches of soft dirt,
Okay.
And in the patches of soft dirt, there are very strange tracks.
Oh.
Told you there was something here.
They're big.
What kind of tracks do they look like?
Well, it kind of looks like something was dragged through here.
How recent do the tracks seem to be?
Oh, they'd be fresh.
Fresh?
Would Alonso, I don't know where that ship or crew traveled.
I'm going to ask you to make a survival roll for
Elliot.
Alonso?
Alonso.
Yeah.
Okay. What's his...
He has a D6 in survival.
Okay, he doesn't have
He does
a
not
wild
get a wild die.
'cause I should not be allowed to roll anymore tonight, is what I've determined.
Alonso doesn't know.
Alonso got
Yeah.
nothing. Alonso's like, I have no idea what that is.
He's got borderline hypothermia.
Alonso is also French. They don't have many colonies down here.
Yeah, so fire, cook penguin. How's it smell?
It's game bird.
Actually, we're hungry. It smells great.
I'm going to have a look
Excellent.
at Zaida and
Tastes like
kind of
chicken.
cover up the track. Like, there's no reason to scare him any further.
No. No. I'll also mention to you what Damiana found, and what our suspicion is that it looks like he was the maroon from the Fiore. Fiore
del Oro.
Fiore del Oro.
Fiore. Right?
So I wonder if this is
It is,
before or
yes.
after the crew went
Actually,
mad.
on my notes from...
Because, according to legend, the entire crew went mad after they found the treasure.
This is one guy. I don't know, unless the rest...
I have a question.
How-
Just, it crossed my mind.
I might have an answer.
We've been going south. We're in the southern
Yeah.
hemisphere. It was fall where we started.
Yeah.
Which means it should now be spring.
Okay, I'm just checking because you're talking about how it's getting colder, and it kind of sounded like it was getting more wintry.
No, I think so we're getting closer to the pole.
Yeah,
Okay,
it would
I'm just
We're not,
checking.
we're not that far,
high
are we?
latitudes.
We found penguins.
Well, not
true.
like... Okay, but they could be like... Not like penguins. They could be...
No, they're penguins.
Are they
They're-
penguin? Are we...
They're emperor
penguin-
penguins. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we
Penguins
found
live as
penguins.
far north almost as the Tropic of Capricorn.
Well, that's what I mean. But they're not...
But
But
the big ones tend to be farther south.
Yes, this is true.
So would
okay, I'm just checking because it had sounded like it
You're
was
way
getting-
south.
Okay, all right,
way
that's,
south.
that's totally cool.
If it's an emperor penguin, then we're really screwed because that's Antarctica. But yeah,
in
or
the
an Adele.
archipelago, from what we can tell from both from the map and from the account of the whole constellation thing, like, can we see those islands? Because they, as we approach to this island, are they that close?
You
Because they-
you did not
you know.
see another island, and it's
Okay.
nighttime now.
So, but as we approached this island, we didn't pass any others. We didn't see any on the horizon. So this is possibly the
tip of the
yeah,
archipelago.
yeah, exactly. Okay.
We stopped because it looked big enough
Yeah.
to reprovision.
Right.
Which, hey, we just found water and,
then
we found a meat source.
Once
So-
again, and I have notes, and so player-wise, we the X marks the spot ishness.
Is the Dark Island, right? The center of the...
The
13?
center of the archipelago,
Right.
and was that also the story with the? It was a dragon, the dragon, Southern
Right.
Cross.
Well, that brought us to the archipelago.
In
But there's the Dark
autumn.
Island.
How high is the Southern Cross in the sky, actually?
yeah,
would be
and
the
there's the
question.
dragon
A lot
constellation.
appropriate height.
Okay.
Thank you.
The dragon chasing the bear who stole the water.
Right.
Okay.
So we found the dragon.
Okay.
We're at the dragon.
Okay.
Yeah, so we're looking for the Dark Island, which I'm guessing would be somewhere in the middle
Ooh,
of
can
it.
we see the Southern Lights?
Yes.
Aurora
I don't-
Australis.
I don't think I've ever seen that. That would be some
Yeah, that would be-
bonkers shiznit.
Yeah.
Does
Like-
it do that same double moon thing like it does in Tasmania? It doesn't, probably. Maybe Tasmania.
I'm going to go with no, but that would be fun.
Jesus Christ, I would
Yeah.
think I was off the edge.
Tasmania
Actually,
is
okay, honestly,
pretty
if we're
far
seeing
south.
that shit, Damiana would just be
Yeah.
like, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, if we started to, that's like fire on the,
It's fire in the sky.
yeah.
St. Elmo's Fire.
I mean, she'd be writing down all kinds of notes for the scientific
Yeah.
treatise she's going to publish
Yeah.
if she ever gets back to
Well,
civilization.
that's why I was like, look at this bird. A bird? I don't know.
Bird.
Bird.
Is the word.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to turn it into food.
You can turn it into
Okay.
food. It's quite tasty.
Alrighty.
So we're eating, drying our clothes.
Yeah.
Setting up a watch, I'm guessing, in case Dull's monster comes back.
I have a feeling I'm not sleeping tonight, so unless fatigue literally takes over. But
I have
I
no
need to
hesitation.
end the fatigue, so
Yeah.
I'm going to try to get my sleep, but we'll
I will offer
stand
to
watch.
take first watch.
Yeah.
I will offer to take first watch
Okay.
Okay.
And we'll
because
have,
I know what I'm looking for.
yeah. I mean, it's
Sort of.
probably,
None of you
I don't know, what time is it now?
None of
9,
you
10
believe.
o'clock?
Yeah.
Okay, so we won't have too many watches until daybreak, I wouldn't assume. I would assume. You want to do 2-hour watch, 4-hour watch? What are we doing?
2 works.
Okay.
Okay.
I go to sleep.
Yeah. No,
I successfully make
I'm
bird.
asleep.
I go sleep. I curl up in a corner.
Okay.
Sure. If you want to sleep, if you have no problem with that, you will remove your
Okay.
level of fatigue.
Okay.
If you don't want
Well,
to sleep,
I offered to take first watch because it's going to take me
Yeah.
a while to
Calm
calm
down.
down. But
I'm happy to take
if
a
after
second
that
watch.
your plan is to go to sleep,
if I
Yeah.
can,
yeah.
if
And
I can go to sleep,
yeah.
yes.
And I'll tag Dull for watch.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
exactly.
Penguin's probably
Watch.
big enough that we can get a second meal off of it in the morning.
Sure.
Cold penguin. Yum.
Cold penguin and flat beer.
Cold penguin.
I can heat it back up.
Yum.
Excuse you, I can heat it back up.
Okay, cool. Oh, it's true.
Leftovers.
Yeah.
It's like, God
Now
damn it,
it's-
I actually have cooking skill, damn it. So I'm going to use it.
It's like, I'm gonna use that.
Yeah.
So no sign over the course of the night of the cockroach that ate Cincinnati or whatever it was that was in this cave when I first found the cave. Okay.
Dull's
Also-
monster.
I'm guessing we lost our barrels, depending on what sort of current there is. Our floaty water barrels.
I'm not going to be that mean.
Actually, yeah.
You
'Cause it
can
was kind of
find-
in a
you
lagoon
can-
or-
you can find
Okay.
you can find your barrels.
I would like to, and I would say this to Elliot, if there is somewhat of a nearby peak that we could get up on,
There is.
that would not take like a day and a half to get to,
There's
or
not-
whatever. Okay.
It would take a little while, but not days.
Well, the dripping from the ceiling of the cave into
Yeah.
the pool means there's fresh water above
Yeah.
the cave, so it might be a good idea to find that fresh water source.
And even just, I mean,
Yeah.
if we can get higher,
Yeah.
Right.
so okay,
In the interest of brevity,
yeah.
because we don't need to.
Nope,
deal
not a
with every
problem.
little bit of
And
minutia.
whoever wants to go, if we should all go.
You can climb your way up through the rocks to the top of the ridge and then follow it up to the peak. Like I said, this island is not very big. It's maybe a half mile across, all told.
Okay.
It is barren rock. There is no vegetation on it.
Okay.
There is, however, water that comes down from a kind of a glacial run.
Okay.
It's not a glacier per se, but it's kind of a glacial run.
Okay.
And there's water that comes down through the rocks, and you can gather fresh water. You can absolutely do that.
Well, we need to get but the barrels are out in the. I don't know if they washed
They
ashore.
wash
or
ashore. You can
with
collect
high tide.
You can
Okay,
collect
cool.
the barrels.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
a problem.
I'm going to assume we have somewhat of a signal for the ship, whether it's like shooting. I got pistols, whatever. You know,
With
like.
wet powder. You can.
Well, I would
you put- you
hope
put-
it dried
you put
because I know, that we were submerged. And
powder once it's wet.
The science happens.
Science, but the point is that you build a fire,
Okay.
you put wet leaves on it,
Okay.
and it puts up a huge column of smoke.
okay, so whatever signal
The
we would
bottom
have
line
that
is
we
you
were
can signal the boat.
Yeah.
Okay.
send the longboat.
Okay.
The last longboat.
The sailors assigned to crew the longboat are not happy about it.
Can't imagine why.
Nice.
That's what they're fucking paid for.
They're not happy about it, but they will do it.
Okay.
Of course. And
Because Captain Black tells them to.
because
Yeah.
Captain Black doesn't tell them.
Well,
He just
Yeah.
looks at them in
Yeah.
disappointment.
he
yes.
just looks at the boat. He just looks at the
Yeah.
longboat, and they immediately know they're supposed to take the longboat. And
exactly right.
Yeah.
Race across
That's
the
what I
islands.
meant by he tells them to. He has a way of communicating.
I think he whistles a jaunty but sort of haunting tune sometimes too, and we'll have to figure out. We'll have to.
I think
Phil
that
what
is very-
is. Yeah.
Having determined that the penguins are good eaten, I will encourage the slaughtering of some penguins so we have some fresh meat for a bit.
Cool.
Maybe grab some of the eggs too.
Yeah.
I know. I thought about
Because I don't think that our chicken coops would hold penguins, so I'm not going to try to gather any of them live.
Okay.
Unless you're going to tell me otherwise. Okay.
We probably have other
As much fun as that would be.
I know, right?
Don't you think? Don't you
Penguin
think we've
this
had?
size, chicken coop this
Well,
size.
we've had pigs probably and goats and stuff. I don't know if you want to
Chickens are, I mean,
pigs and goats and something and something. I don't know.
I also don't know what
I'm
they
looking
eat,
I
so
think
keeping them
chicks and
alive
ducks
would be
and
hard.
scary.
They eat fish.
They eat fish. Oh, I figured this out from watching them.
Scary.
Or was there a story about that?
I have no problem with it. Yeah.
Really funny.
So they eat fish, they make eggs, they make decent meat. If I actually do have a pen where I could have had a pig or
You know
a
what
goat.
I will allow is how you can nab a half a dozen live penguins
All right.
and put them in the goat pen.
All right.
And they're confused and can't figure out how to get out of it because they have a brain the size of a pea.
do your best doctor cooking at sexing those guys, because maybe you can make baby penguins and
I have no idea.
you'll be
Yeah.
the talk
If-
of the something.
First of all, you'd have to figure out if he had gotten male and female,
No, that's
Yeah.
the sexing
and
thing.
not gay ones.
I mean, if there's a visual difference
why
between
no
the two
gay
types
penguins?
of birds,
Yeah.
I will say grab some of each.
Yeah.
Maybe
Create
it's
little
gender
baby
thing, maybe it's a species thing.
I don't know.
I don't
They
know.
might look different. A lot of times, I don't know if they do. Birds,
Yeah.
they look different.
I might be like, maybe it's a species, maybe
Okay.
it's a gender. I don't
Okay.
know.
You heard about the gay penguins at the New York
Okay.
Zoo, right?
Oh, yeah.
I have no problem with that.
Okay,
None
so we got some, but we're going to climb.
Climb to
And
the
we're all-
top, and we want to look out.
Are you
and see.
staying behind with Alonso, or are we all going to do this together?
I mean, if this sounds
I
like
wanna
something that I should be helping with, but I'm going to tell the crew what to do before I go.
Oh,
with.
like we're waiting for them to get a. I figured we're doing
Like-
this while they're,
Going out.
whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, it's all good.
It all happens.
Yeah.
It all happens.
It happens as it should.
Yes.
Yeah.
In the most dramatic and
Yeah.
plot appropriate manner.
Yeah.
It's a montage. There's
From,
music.
Yeah.
From our precipice, can we see any of the other islands in
You
the archipelago?
can.
Hooray!
Huzzah.
That's what I was hoping
That was
to hear.
really the.
Off to the southwest, you see another island. This one appears to be somewhat larger.
Okay.
And way, way off on the horizon, you see what might be another one.
Okay.
Also to the southwest.
Yes, but angling
They
a little
go
more south.
the bendy.
They
So,
still-
southwest, and then another one
Okay.
south by southwest.
yeah.
Sort of near Austin.
Once again, if we can see
way.
that without a spyglass, although I might have my spyglass.
Well, you can see,
A shape that
shape
disrupts the horizon line.
yeah, exactly. You can't tell any detail about it.
As experienced sailors, we can kind of be like, looks like land over there.
Okay. But based on how well we can see them, do I see any signs of anything else? Once again, smoke other ships. I don't know. Anything.
Were these birds actually reacting to us like they understood humans were threats?
I think they were just
There's probably
upset that someone was in
And
their
they
nesting
smelled
area.
a
At night.
smell they didn't, cotton to or something.
But like they didn't know what humans were.
No.
Okay. That tells me everything I want to know.
will you allow us that I have a spyglass? My spyglass
Absolutely,
with me,
you can have
or
your spyglass.
Okay.
Absolutely, you can
Can
have your
I
spyglass.
see? I should bring my spyglass. I totally have one. Because I do a pirate thing at fair. When I go to
Yes.
fair, of course. Can I see anything? Do I see sails? Do I see ship?
You
I
do not see
smoke?
any sign
Okay.
of human habitation.
Okay, cool. And we can only see as far as two more islands? Okay.
Which is 70 to 100 miles. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
On a clear day.
Okay.
On a clear day, you can see forever.
Not quite.
So can we see the edge of the world? I mean, we've gone this far south. The Earth is flat, right?
I think we don't think
Well, we found a
anymore.
sea monster.
Turtles all the way down.
Yeah, so I guess
Okay.
we get our penguins, our food, our water.
Yes.
The longboat made it.
Longboat made it. There was no problem. You get the water back on the longboat.
Orca.
You get the penguins on the longboat. All of you climb.
May I ask if there was any remnant of... Because it's not like the ships were made out of balsa wood or anything. Is there
Oh, no,
any...
there's flotsam.
But was there any significant portion of ship that we could tow back and maybe salvage a ship?
Or a
Or like they came
The crucial
ashore.
thing is is the keel intact? If the keel is
Yeah.
intact, we can build another longboat off the keel. If the keel is not intact, we're screwed.
The keels were not intact.
Okay,
Okay.
then
So-
They were,
Okay.
they were broken.
Then forget about it.
then it, doesn't matter.
So the wood would be of use for like running the cooking fires, maybe.
Except that you run your
We'd
cooking
have
fires
better.
off coal.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Never mind. Fun
And but we can reuse some of the lap boards from the
Sure.
for the purpose of fixing the ship proper.
Sure,
So yeah,
you can do that. You can do that.
there is no such thing as trash.
I attempt to record images of what these strange birds look like because, I'm a scientist.
Okay.
Once back on board, because I'm kind of curious about this, based on the location of the 2 islands that we saw, is the shape of the archipelago as it's becoming an archipelago with now 3 islands, is it mimicking the constellation of Hydra? Or is it just an odd coincidence that there's a 13th star?
Give me a navigation roll.
Oh, my navigation.
I mean, you give them some time with a sextant and an astrolabe.
That's what I do. So
Right.
if you want me
Yeah,
to,
someone else
Okay.
want to do this because I
Yeah.
don't have navigation?
If you want, I will help you do it because you have the better role, but I'm willing to offer assistance.
yeah.
Okay.
Because we
navigation.
found out about that from the folks on the island, right?
Huh?
So yeah, and, Damiano was totally in
7.
there with that
Okay.
shit.
So you get a +1 on
Okay.
your die roll.
I got an 8.
Yeah, because I figured out navigation while we were in the southern hemisphere, so I'm like,
And
yeah.
I'm trying to figure out. I'm going
Everyone's
to
gonna
trust
be
you,
backwards
pretty
when we get back
dice.
to the
I
northern
don't know.
hemisphere.
So a +1.
She'll have to get another dot so she can do both.
I got 5. It's better than failing,
Yeah.
but it's like you want it to be like
Yeah.
a bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but okay, cool. I'm quite happy with that.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Yes.
Sweet.
It absolutely is
Mirroring the dragon.
The shape of the Hydra.
Okay. I thought it was the dragon. You said the dragon
Well,
who
Hydra
chased
is the dragon.
Oh, okay.
it-
No, I thought he was making up a new.
I think
you
the
said
Hydra
you made
is
up a new
the modern
thingy.
name.
Yeah,
But it got called a dragon
Yeah.
in character. So
yeah. That's what I thought.
Um,
That it wasn't.
okay, so then based on that, because we were told there's a dark island, which, based on the constellation of the Hydra, we can't figure out where that dark island may be based on any gaps in the constellation.
If it is where you think it is, and this is with 1 success,
Okay.
it's that away. About 5 days.
What about those logbooks we got off the charts and the
Oh, from the Dutch
logbooks that
slave
we
ship?
got from the Dutch slave ship that was the closest we've been to this archipelago?
You will need to spend some time studying those.
Okay, well, as we go towards that, I mean, and probably we would have been but for sure as we're
Sure.
I just
Yeah.
said we have 5 days to.
I'll come back. I will come
Yeah.
back to you on that in
For
just
sure.
a minute.
cool.
What are you doing? You're back on the boat, back on the ship, sailing off towards the next island, I believe.
I will try my best to sketch the thing I saw from what little memory I have.
Okay.
And other than that, I'm probably going to see if there's anything I can do about building a new longboat from any of the material that we have on board, because now we're down to 1.
Okay. Okay.
Probably working with the carpenter, the master carpenter on ship.
Sure. You can do that. Okay. Do me a favor.
Yeah.
Roll notice for me, please.
I can do that. I can roll notice.
May I give to Dull for staying awake and being afeared and having the calm down. So
Thank you.
there you go.
That's a 4, which is a success. Yeah, well, that's a success.
What tool do you need right now?
What?
What tool do you need right now?
A chisel.
Okay. Someone hands you a chisel,
Okay.
and as you reflexively turn to look,
It's a penguin.
tempting,
Turns into
tempting.
Zootopia.
God.
but no, tempting, but no. You see you don't see anybody, but like at the other end of the the like bulkhead, cabin bulkhead,
Yeah.
just around the corner, you see a flash of like wheat gold hair going around and disappearing from view. And
Other than Elliot, is anybody on the ship blonde?
You're blonde.
I said other than
Like-
Elliot.
No, but you're
not that you're aware of, but you've
No,
never seen
wheat.
Elliot wear a sky blue dress either.
I haven't seen it. Doesn't
Careful.
Gina Player.
I always knew he was a whoopsie.
Gina Player totally thought this was going to be Dave's like Billy Bones moment. And I was like, I don't think he wore a dress. Maybe he does now. I don't know.
I saw that movie. I'm like, what the fuck did they do to Bobby De Niro?
Mucho más, por favor.
Of course.
Danke. Or
But
gracias.
also, Elliot's hair is not that long.
And a blue dress.
Who's not really my color?
Oh, please, you can make anything work.
Angel in a blue dress. Except devil.
Just sort of shake it off for now, but it probably won't leave my mind.
He's going to become a teetotaler.
No, I'll be driven further to drink. Tonight, I'm going to break into one of my bottles of wine.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Cool.
Once is a fluke. Twice is a coincidence. 3 times is pattern behavior.
Once is a fluke, twice is a blowhole, three times
times
is a
a
whole
lady.
whale.
So
3 times a lady.
I gotta go up to the crow's nest because I would like a better look at where we're going.
Okay.
At once we're like a half a day's journey, or well into heading towards the third island. How many days to get to the
He said it was 5.
to get to the next one?
The
And-
dark,
No,
no,
to
it's
get-
the Dark Island, or
To get
what
to
I
the-
think the Dark
where
Island
he
is.
thinks if it's where he thinks it is,
Okay.
it's 5 days away that way.
Then I'm gonna check.
How many
about
days
4
provisions do we get from Pangland Island?
Well, we were able to fill up the water bottles.
England?
Penguin.
Well, we also didn't we get provisions for
Penguins,
this
penguins,
journey, and we
You
didn't
did.
lose them from.
You did, and because you did so well on your boating dramatic task,
yes,
you
I tied my hair in a knot.
used less of them than you would have thought than you would have normally thought for a journey of this length.
Okay.
So you're fairly well provisioned at this point.
Yeah, we're pretty much full on water.
We may, though, want to, if it looks like, and we would know this because we're sailors, you see, a place where it's good to park the boat, I was going to say, which I know you don't do that. But if it looks like, you said there was a big island. That was the second one or the third one?
That was
Second
the
one's bigger than the first one. Third one's bigger than the second one.
Oh,
Well,
I didn't know that one.
Once we're
As you get closer,
4 or
you
5
can see.
hours into our journey, as we're getting closer, I would like to go up to the crow's nest, climb the rigging, get up there,
Look
check
for
it out.
vegetation.
Yes, exactly, because I want to see which island looks like it may have provisions, may have had someone potentially land there, stay there, be there at some point, and where it would be convenient to,
Okay. What you can see of the next island is rocky and barren, much
Okay.
like the one you just
Okay.
came from.
well then no.
How much like the one we just came from?
Not identical. And you can still see the one you just came from.
We're going in a circle.
Another island. No, I think that's the same one.
No, that's not my concern. It's not my concern. It's obviously a different island, just does it have different inhabitants?
Also, we need to be really careful about rocky shoals and things like we don't know these waters.
Yeah,
and-
sandbars are problem.
Yeah,
so
and
we're
this
probably,
is an archipelago, so
yeah, so we're probably. I
Yeah.
mean, we're running the lead all the time.
Oh, yeah.
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 And-
you
and
are taking soundings constantly,
Yeah.
and right now it's very deep until you start getting closer to the island, and then it comes up.
And I'm basically back checking my men
Right.
because that's their
And-
job, but
Right.
I want to
Right.
As long as we're in
yeah.
probably I'd say probably 4 fathoms were fine. So, yeah.
So
As long as the seas don't change on you.
As I periodically, like, say,
So 6
every
fathoms to be safe.
But to keep a full draft underneath the keel, you can't get what
sorry, nothing.
We just had a moment. It's fine.
Yeah.
to keep a full draft under the keel. You can't like
a total
sail up
side
to
of
the island.
Elliot.
Right, no,
you
of
have
course
to keep
not.
a ways off.
Yeah,
from
of
it.
course. But sandbars happen. And
Sandbars happen.
And since these are uninhabited waters, there aren't likely to be reef markers.
Right,
So,
Okay, so
and they're not likely to be sand here either.
conclusion
Coral,
is that the
broken shell.
second island is not
Rock.
worth stopping at?
No, because
that
it's
too.
Okay, so how's
no Galapagos
Then, we'll-
tweedles or.
continuing on to
But
the
once again,
third?
so let's just say every 3 hours, every 3 bells, I'm gonna go up. I'm checking 360 because we've seen shit that
Okay.
I've never seen.
Okay, give me a notice roll.
I'm looking. Okay, for where we're going, but also I just don't want to. Okay. Oh yeah, that's better. No, it's not. I never improved it. That was silly, girl. Okay. That would be a 6. I'm tempted to throw a Benny at that though. Let's do that.
Yeah.
For the hell of it, why not? Because then I get a +4.
Yeah, do the thing.
Come on, do your thing. That was stupid.
That was
Because I got a 7. Because this is a 3.
A little bit better.
7, your favorite roll.
I know it totally is. I'm tempted to. I'm tempted to throw another one at it, just because.
To get us there.
No, No, I'll just take it. It's a success.
Okay. Approximately due east, way off on the horizon, you see sails
Ooh.
East,
east of your position.
which is towards that's
Away
the direction.
from the third island, because they were all
Oh, I
going
thought
westy.
I thought they were canting
Yeah, no,
towards
the
east.
islands were kind of southwest and then south.
Oh, southwesty.
yeah. So
Okay.
they were. It was first island, second island, third island.
Would it be
They're
kind of
that way?
Imaginary
way.
hugging the coast of? They're not on the coast of South America, but like in that direction versus what I was thinking, which was
Right. They were headed off
Completely
southwest,
flipped.
kind of
Okay.
angling towards the south, right?
Okay.
And then you see sails over there.
okay.
Yeah.
How far off are the sails?
Blip on the horizon.
I'm gonna yell whatever you yell.
Ship ahoy. Yeah.
Ship ahoy! Yes, I looked at the
Or
camera.
off the east.
Okay.
East
People
rail.
immediately start looking in that direction.
And then I can't. It's just tiny with masts, so I can't see a color or a flag.
Probably
what
wouldn't
sort of
even be running a flag at this time. So.
a jack?
At this distance, you couldn't see a flag.
Okay.
Is there anything
And
painted on the
when
sails,
you-
the red
when you-
cross?
From the size or the
So,
what I can tell of the map
Based on the
structure?
movements that you
Yeah.
made, okay? Based on the movements that you made,
Okay.
when you took the spyglass away from your eye to yell your commands, when you looked back, you couldn't find it. You couldn't find the boat, the ship.
That's bollocks.
That just means
Where? I don't see the ship.
it was a blip on the horizon. That just means it went over the
Yeah.
went over the
It
horizon.
fell off the world!
Says our scientist.
Yeah.
You know I say that
And
shit with that
dinosaurs right here.
reaction.
Yeah. She were blah blah blah, east
Right.
southeasterly.
The
blah,
one
blah,
thing,
blah, blah.
the one thing that you
Crits collapse.
that you are
It's
sure
very
of
sad.
in,
Yeah.
in here,
No, I saw it.
there's something hauntingly familiar about that ship, even at this
Oh,
distance.
did I get a? Did like my stomach drop?
Uh huh.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Nope.
Emphasis on the hauntingly.
You are fucking kidding me.
No.
Let's find that island.
Yes. So
What ship? I don't see a ship.
So she's gonna, climb down the rigging.
No friggin' in the rigging for you.
Yeah.
Oh, well, see, that's it. It's like you're down on the deck of the ship, and like that's how close it was to the edge of the horizon.
And I'm
That would make a difference.
I'm not even being like I'm doing crazy Errol Flynn getting down.
Oh, yeah.
From the crow's nest because
that's
I
how
gotta
you do it.
Well, in this particular situation, I gotta freaking tell Elliot. I don't know if I ever named that ship. It was a Portuguese, right? A Portuguese ship.
No, we don't have a name for that ship.
Okay. It's that ship, though. God damn it. You know what it is? It's totally going to be... So she goes as fast as she can, like not using OSHA policy and stuff like that, and totally not wearing her lifting belt or whatever that is.
They don't use OSHA now. What are you talking about?
We don't use OSHA. We use OSHIT.
Yeah.
This is one of Mike Rose talking about.
If we're better sailors, we use Ocean.
Yeah,
It is
that was
called
Mike Rose comment.
Chicote do
Ocean.
Diabo.
What is it?
It's called Chicote, not Star Trek Voyager. But it's Chicote do Diabo, because I believe I said it was a Portuguese, right? Not Dutch. I probably didn't even say. In my head, it's
Well, the captain was Roberto Vallejo, so I'm assuming it's not Dutch.
a Portuguese. Yeah, which means the devil's whip.
Ah.
Because it's
Just
a slaver
because-
ship.
No, it just sounded good to me, but yeah,
It sounds
just,
evil.
Okay.
It sounds like we need to
came
hate
into
them.
my head.
Then I'm definitely
Yeah.
hitting that wine tonight. Or that night, whatever.
And so, she goes, say that goes to Elliot. It was on the horizon. We've probably outpaced her. She's heading in a different direction, but it was the Diabo. I feel it in the pit of my stomach. It was the Diabo.
I can't believe it. What is he doing this far south?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, who comes this far south? Yeah, we got it.
We're also crazy.
We're on a fucking mission.
Right.
Yeah.
We're on a mission for
Oh.
God.
What if he's here for?
Of
What if he's
gold.
here for the same reason we are?
Then let him come.
I knew this day would come.
We're on a mission
Draw
from
your
dog.
monster for you.
I think I was afraid it wouldn't, but I knew this day would come. Did it seem like, so from the direction that we are going in and the direction I saw them and the possibility of losing them to the horizon, they are kind of headed towards that same sort of apex we are, or who the hell knows, because it was far enough off.
With the brief view that you had, there's no way to tell.
Okay.
We don't know about South America being a thing you can go around, right? That's not knowledge that we've got.
Oh,
Yeah, it's been done.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah, it's been
Plenty.
done.
So if,
Oh, yeah.
Around
Around
the
Cape
the
Horn.
Oh, no, wait, they're
Cape
east
Horn.
of us.
Yeah.
Around the Horn, yeah.
they're east of us, so that's
Yeah.
not what they're doing.
I mean,
Okay.
Drake's Passage is named for Sir Francis Drake, so
Okay.
Yeah.
Magellan was before that, so yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not just has the world discovered, it's has the word of it spread enough that
Oh.
we would know about. Okay.
Oh, I'm
It's
sure.
been-
It's known.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been
It's dangerous, but it's
yeah.
known.
At least 100, 120 years
Okay.
minimum.
Okay.
What's the thing you used to do when you cross the equator? Is it the earring or the tattoo or there was a thing the sailors did?
When you cross the line,
Yeah, I can't remember.
oftentimes sailors would get a tattoo for crossing the line.
Okay.
So we'll have to do that because we definitely crossed the
Yeah.
line.
Yeah. Which I don't
We
know
crossed
if
all kinds of lines.
I don't know if we had before, but yeah,
It
exactly.
sounds like
I mean,
we
it's not
hadn't.
not everybody does, but
yeah.
huh?
It kind of sounded like we hadn't. 'Cause-
No,
Yeah.
we definitely
I don't
crossed
think
the
we
line.
had. Okay.
No, before.
No, before, though.
Before.
Oh, prior
yeah.
to that? No, probably not.
Yeah. Because we knew where the good hunting was and it wasn't that way.
I'm trying to remember from the.
Okay, cool.
Well, there's
Jack
very little
Aubrey
things he could be
books.
doing out here aside from looking for this. Perhaps this is fate's way of bringing him to you.
Then I think fate.
Why question it?
Oh no. I don't question it. I'm grateful to have that opportunity. We do need to let the captain know, which I'm sure we let him know everything anyway.
Right.
So,
In the daily report. Mm-hmm. And
Yeah.
then daily memo to the captain.
yeah. When
Email.
because he doesn't watch.
C-mail.
Yeah. Okay. C-mail.
Yes, I am the C-mail.
You have C-mail.
You see, those
C-mail, UF mail.
those legend about mermaids, they were actually about Elliot.
Yeah. Nellie the mermaid?
Your undersea love.
Well, he does have a mouth.
And I know how to use it. Anyway. Check my persuasion. Anywho.
So what are you guys doing? You guys going to continue on your course?
Yeah.
I'm expecting us to continue on our
Yeah,
As
and
am I.
did you give us an answer about whether the third-ish island or if we saw a fourth that seemed worth trying to? Yeah,
Looks like it had greenery and a chance for...
to head to the.
The islands get progressively bigger and bigger as you make your way. It's turning more south still.
Okay.
Right, but if we wanted to provision a tiny bit, or even just like get see if we got any additional info or something along the way, because you said it was going to take 5 days to get to the. So, do any of those, like the third island, or if we see a fourth, does that seem?
You see a fourth island.
Okay,
It's bigger than the third island.
right, but are you saying the third island does not seem promising either? It also seems rocky, because you said the second did.
It seems
Cool.
very rocky.
Sorry, that's what I missed.
Yeah, it's
okay.
rocky and barren.
Okay. Cool.
The air is getting noticeably colder.
Do we also see? Have we seen anything in the water? I mean, I don't know that we know there are whalers. Whalers that's a big deal, but
It's his monsters.
Not my monsters.
that's adorable. But
can't draw
we're not a
sea lions,
whaling
sorry.
ship, so
Right.
like, do we see? Does the
didn't
sea
mean-
look fine? Do we see like giant schools of anything?
You do see schools of fish.
Angry penguins following us.
For vengeance.
Yeah. We will avenge Raphael. I don't know why that's his
My
name.
monster is not
It just
impressed
is.
You, you come out on deck after having cooked a penguin, and there are 3 penguins sitting there looking at you going,
No, you know what they're actually saying? They're going, it smells like chicken. I never knew.
You know what?
they
If
were
I
so
find spare
delicious.
penguins on the deck, I'll herd them into the goat pen. More fresh meat.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm a pacifist, not a vegetarian.
Yeah. They quite naturally eat strange meat.
you do see whales.
That's what Tommy
You do
does.
see whales,
Humpbacks,
usually off
probably.
at a bit of a distance.
Okay.
They don't really come to
But
you.
no, I would have to say that there would probably be. I would think there'd be a little bit of suspicion, not suspicion,
Apprehension.
supernatural sort of
Oh.
apprehension, and like our crew has never traveled this far south, and we don't know that there's not giant krakens in.
I don't know.
I'm
Superstition's a little.
I keep a record
much.
of what
Yeah.
fauna
Elliot has
we
decided.
find.
Yeah.
And just,
Southern
attempts to
right
draw
whale.
that are probably really awful, etc.
No problem.
Okay.
There is a progressive amount of grumbling amongst the crew
Okay.
because you haven't found a prize in weeks.
We haven't been
That's
ashore
true.
in weeks.
Haven't been
That's true.
ashore.
We haven't
anywhere.
really been doing our job for a while, like our day jobs.
And There is some grumbling
Yeah.
amongst the crew.
I mean, we've let them know we found signs of Fiora de Oro. We wouldn't have kept that secret because nobody said to keep it secret. Therefore, nobody
No,
ever talked
of course
about
not.
it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like talking about how we're all on the trail.
It's time for
time for
a meeting. Yeah. No, it's time where everybody does the big gather
little
around the
Jesus
circle.
talk.
Yeah, the main crew is down below, but everybody else is kind of around, and Captain Black is out there with his coat a-blowing and looking.
His feather looks regal.
Yep. Just
All right.
very good. And
Yep.
then Elliot
I'll do my
probably
thing.
going to address the crew.
Mates, I understand that times are getting tough. I've also gone Irish, apparently.
That's how hard they are.
The famine hit real quick. I understand. We haven't taken a prize in a long time because we are in pursuit of the greatest prize out there. Think of all we've seen. We have gone beyond. Do we know the equator's a thing? Are we familiar with the
Yeah.
equator?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just making,
Oh, hells yeah.
just making
Yeah.
sure. Like I
Yeah.
know, I didn't know if it was an actual term or what. Okay.
It's usually referred to as beyond the line.
Thank you. We've gone beyond the line, which we've never done before. We have seen creatures very few of our fellow pirates have ever really seen.
Or eaten.
We have sampled delicacies so exotic that you will be telling the stories of these adventures until your dying day. And at the end of this great adventure, there is a mountain of gold waiting for us, allegedly. But don't you want to find out?
There's gold, boys and ladies. Mates. That's what I'll say.
Curiosity
Mates.
flaw triggered. Let's
Yeah.
keep sailing.
Do I need to roll persuasion?
Oh yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
I'm helping.
Oh.
Because she's doing
Thank you.
the kind of, there's
giving-
gold, mates. Have we
I
ever
need
let
it.
you down
Can I
before?
help too?
8.
Just, you know.
She's-
She's
Six.
passing out penguin orders.
Yeah, I mean, we'll spread. You know,
It's like, oh wait,
Oh,
I gotta,
that's
I gotta help.
exploding.
Oh, you don't
good,
need my
good
help.
scuttlebutt.
Oh, there's the roll.
That's a
17. Actually,
Nice.
plus my charisma, so that's 21.
Jesus Christ, this has been like the unsplodiest game for the last couple sessions. So that was lovely.
That was perfect.
Yep,
The crew are
rallied.
rallied and motivated, and they believe,
Yes.
and they will follow you. Yeah, and there is cheering, and there is the
Elliot,
and
hip
so
hip, hooray! Hip hip,
There it is. Ooh.
hooray! Don't
Thank you,
break
sir.
my glasses.
Huzzah.
Those are my good ones.
Um,
Yeah.
unfortunately, it's not going to do any good because we're at our
Last!
We can go a couple of minutes, right? Because we had
We did start late.
intranet issues.
I'm
Or
okay with that.
Yeah, I can go.
Is that okay, guys?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
fine.
You get an extra 10 minutes, sure.
And as a result of how amazingly you did, okay, the entire crew gets a +1 bonus to all die rolls
Guys, we're on the crew.
for the next.
Oh, that includes us. That's right.
The next 10 minutes.
Right.
No.
Until we fuck something up.
Until something goes wrong.
So another 15 minutes. All right.
Oh, we better stop now then.
All right. It's gonna happen. So the fourth island's bigger than the. We're
Very
still only like
getting
one
progressively
day, though,
larger.
Yeah.
Where do we think the Dark Island is in relation to the islands we're following? Because if I remember right, the constellation does have a box area.
Right.
So-
It's okay. So it's kind of like first island, second island, third island, fourth island. If you were to go,
He's drawing sort of a crescent moon so
yeah.
far.
So based on navigation and whatnot, the the belief is that if you sail basically due southward
Okay.
at this point,
Okay.
in 4 or 5 days or so, you should come upon the island,
The center island.
the center island.
Because we already can see the 4th, so it's the 7th in theory
Right.
if it's the center of 13. Okay.
I will, so, because this is knowledge and awareness that you would have. The way things are looking, you could follow the line from island to island to island to island. That'll take you 6 or 7 days.
But if we can see what direction
Right.
they're... Yeah.
You can cut across and take
Save-
less time.
saves.
But
I was going to say provision-wise.
you have an increased risk of missing.
Does the 4th island, because she's been checking, does the 4th island look like it has any green?
Nope.
Let me ask, would we be at all in danger if it was a day or so more? Because we're only guessing from a map
From
we
a
found
provision
that's...
standpoint?
Yeah.
No.
Water is fine, because
good.
water is
we filled
the
up on
most
water.
important.
We
Okay.
filled
You're
up
good.
on water.
Okay.
We still got some penguin.
Okay.
I figured out how to make really good penguin stew.
Penguins do. Penguin goes a long way.
And with the eggs, penguin fricassee.
Did we actually get eggs? Did we
No,
actually
we
manage?
said,
we said eggs.
Elliot said eggs.
Oh,
I
yeah,
was
mean,
going
we
to
took
gather eggs, but laid
They're
eggs
little mounds.
Yeah.
from, are not eating eggs. They're fertilized. There's a bird growing in there.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
So what,
yeah,
they might be
but
tiny. I don't know what time of the year it is.
I can figure out how to cook that too.
Yeah. It's nibbles.
There are,
Cornish game penguin.
there are some people for
A
whom
little
that
bit.
is a delicacy.
A little bit of nibbles.
I've
buddy.
been reading Regency romance
Yeah.
novels again, so like my scale of what these people would eat is
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, hell's yeah.
yeah.
Please, people still eat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to take the less risky route?
Yeah.
I vote less risky route because we're still hoping to spot.
I think I say we go to the risky route. I say we go.
The
we
crew's
go
already getting
fast,
antsy.
Yeah.
I don't want to.
and we keep
Draw them out.
we keep the other we keep
agree.
the other
Plus
islands
the
in
possibility
in
of
sight
the other ship
as
in
much
the
as we're
area.
able. Exactly, and if they're headed for the same thing, the same
gotta beat them
prize,
to it.
we got to beat them to
Yeah,
it.
let's go the risky route.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case,
agree.
I'm going to need a dramatic
There it
test.
is. I was waiting for that.
There it is.
Roma.
All right. Hey, we get a +1 bonus.
Hell
Yeah.
This is a boating dramatic task.
Good. Boating is good. Boating does not
It
suck.
is a 5-round dramatic task,
Navigation.
and you need 5 successes.
Oh, I got bonus.
Difficulty
Two.
is -3.
-3.
Difficulty minus
Would
3.
normally be -4, but we're all at a +1.
Actually,
for
No, no,
that.
it would normally be -4, but you're a
I got a
+1.
That's what I was
compass
just
though. Okay.
Okay,
I
so
showed
that's
you
gonna-
the little thing.
All right, I'm
right?
ready.
So that's
My
going to
body's
shift
ready.
it to a -2.
Okay.
You want to start us off, Elliot?
Yeah, let's see what's
Okay,
going
hold on.
Oh, yep. Sorry.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we have to have
cards.
cards.
Where's your card?
Okay. Because they're
A club.
An ace of clubs.
Oh, glorious.
we hate the clubs, precious.
So that's going to make you -4 on this roll. And so go ahead.
Try that again.
I am.
You have Elan, right?
Yes, I do.
showed
She's
you
only
this last
-2
time.
now. No.
Still not good enough.
Come on, we're in the last 10 minutes. Burn those bennies. Don't go home with those bennies.
Come on. This is.
Oh, hell.
There we go.
Oh, I don't have
That-
a green one to give.
I will take that.
I would have given you another
gave
one
me
for
mine.
your awesome speech.
Okay, so that's.
I already
that's a success.
Okay, thank
That's
you.
-2.
That's
Yeah,
a 4.
That's
yeah.
4.
4.
So I will take that.
Okay, because you haven't had a lawn, so that made it -2.
Yes,
Exactly.
correct.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
All right, I'll go next.
you go.
Elliot,
Yeah.
what's the greatest tragedy in Elliot's life?
Finding out that his family was murdered at the hands of his uncle by people that he thought he could trust who were on board the ship taking him to his grandfather's plantation when they tried to kill me also.
How old were you?
I was, let's see, I am,
Like 23 or something?
I'm 23 now, so I think I was 17. I was on my way to get stuff ready for my father to take over my grandfather's plantation. We were at sea when they made an attempt on my life, and I basically got out of them once we stopped them. That my uncle had planned basically a coup and had slaughtered my entire family to take the inheritance from my father and myself of my grandfather's plantation, which is basically how I joined the Siren Song. I fled for my life.
Yikes.
So yeah, death of my father, my mother, my older sister, and my
Yikes.
2 younger siblings.
That was Uncle Caleb, right?
Uncle Caleb.
He's a cocksucker.
Oh, he's awful.
What was his goal? He wanted the plantation.
Yeah, basically.
the families.
Basically, the reason he wanted it was my father was an
Okay.
abolitionist, and he wasn't.
Okay.
My father was basically sending me to go free the slaves that were working
Okay.
on my grandfather's plantation, and
Yep.
offer them an actual job.
Yep.
And my uncle didn't like that, so
No,
he was going
'cause-
to take over the plantation and get rid
Okay.
of all of us in the process. 'Cause he's
Does
a
he
right
have the
bastard.
plantation now? Then, probably.
He
'Cause-
does. He thinks I'm dead. However,
Yeah.
he does not have the deed,
Okay.
Oh.
So he's squatting.
more or less.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
Awesome.
Who's going to go next?
Scarlet.
So we got one
I'll go-
success
I'll
on
go
that,
next.
right?
Pimpernel moment
Yeah.
in your.
I think we're going to just go around.
Okay.
So we're at a -3. Is that correct? You said it was.
-2. He
It's
said
-2
but-
because you have a compass.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was just
Cool.
because of the club thingy.
No, that's not good enough. Ah.
Neither was that.
No, it was not.
Oh, gotcha.
Ooh, that's exploding.
That's a 15 minus 2 is a 13, which is 2. It's 3
Nice.
successes.
Three
Yeah.
successes. So you've got 4 successes right
Yeah.
now.
All right.
Who's going to go next?
That would be me.
How many?
I think we're going to go.
Oh, how many did you say we needed?
5.
5. So extra successes are good. We
So-
want to go for those extras. I've been
What
tracking
does
it.
Dull love more than anything else?
Winning.
Okay.
Just at whatever. The competition is, winning. I have no idea what you just.
It's fine.
Okay, whatever. Oh, okay, cool. No, just winning.
Awesome. All right, Damiana.
All right. All right. Okay, so I'm at a -2.
Okay. We got this.
Now I'm at a straight roll because Alon.
Right.
I've got him.
I was really hoping
Yeah.
the alien was a 6.
No.
Fire.
I was going to say. There we go.
There it
Six.
is.
7. Straight 7. Because I had the
You have a
Alon.
lawn.
Yeah.
No, that's with.
with the -2.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
So that gives you 5 successes total.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay.
In 3 rounds.
In 3 rounds. Damiana. What does Damiana want more than anything else?
Damiana wants, more than anything else, to not be reliant on other people. She doesn't mind the crew, but she doesn't ever want to belong to a man again. She wants to be able to stand on her own when she leaves the ship. She wants to be able to open her own practice and be her own woman, and no man can ever tell her again what she can and cannot do.
Oh, I can imagine.
Roberto Valerio.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah.
A spade.
Oh, wait, spades. That's
Okay.
right, spades. Why do I mix those up?
I don't know.
Why do I mix those up?
I don't know. You don't mix up hearts and diamonds.
I like sapphires better than diamonds.
Yes.
Um.
That's a 3.
Yeah. I got.
Straight roll.
I don't know if I want to retire that one yet. Jesus.
That's a
it's
5.
the
That's
same-
a success.
Oh yeah,
That's a
because I have
success.
Elan.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just take that. I got a 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And now the question is, who has the most bennies? Because we'll give it to them. To do the
I
last
have
I can't
2 left.
transfer bennies.
Well, no, and
I have 3 left.
I have common bond, so I can give away mine.
So why
it
don't you
doesn't
do
really-
the last?
Hold on.
Okay.
Wait, there's
Okay,
a question
yeah.
for her
right,
first.
right. Of course, my bad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not going to be the answer. So. Yours.
What, more than anything else, makes Zyda angry?
Oh, that's a good question. I think she's as rough and coarse and brutal as she needs to be to do what she needs to do, but demeaning people is not, I mean, she's not about slavery either, because for obvious reasons, plus, you know, she was freed by Elliot, but if she ever sees someone mistreated by being demeaned or kind of shamed,
Okay.
rather than just discipline or treating them, you know, appropriate to their position, that will infuriate her, I think.
Okay. Excellent. So who's going to go next?
Cool.
So I think since I have 3 bennies left, they were going to give it to me, I think.
Okay.
Here, actually, you have 4 bennies left.
I have 4 bennies left.
Because I'm putting trust in you.
5 bennies left.
Because while
only need
Elliot
one more?
doesn't believe that you saw
No, you've already
anything,
succeeded.
Oh yeah, this is if we burn enough pluses, then
Oh, we were forgetting about our plus ones.
No,
No, we weren't.
he
Sorry,
factored
weren't?
it in.
yeah,
He factored
because
it
it
in.
was a
Oh,
negative
okay.
3 because of the
I would have
plus
got
one.
an 8. Didn't I have a 7?
Well, no, because
No,
he's
you-
already countering.
Oh,
he-
okay.
yeah, counting that. Yeah.
Hold on.
Oh,
Oof.
So you're an additional -2.
okay.
Oh.
So did that roll not count? Because
No,
okay.
I will. We'll waive that roll. Didn't
We'll
happen.
waive it. That roll didn't happen. Okay.
Oh,
Didn't
shit.
happen.
What's this?
So that's the exact same thing you rolled the first time anyway.
Close, yeah.
Actually, no. That rolled
That's
off.
good.
It didn't
Yeah,
count.
doesn't count when it rolls off. I need
That's-
I need
I'm
end
at a-
rod.
I'm currently at a neg
4.
4.
Here.
That's not
There's not
good
much
enough.
left.
Oh, Jesus. Do you want some of that?
I'll take some of it, yeah. It looked like less than
Yeah.
there than it was.
That exploded.
There we go.
Luncha.
Sluncha.
Okay, that's a 9 minus 4 is a 5. That's still a success.
Sure.
So we'll take it. Yeah.
That's fine. Excellent. Excellent. So,
Sorry, did you have another question for me?
No.
Okay.
I could, but nah.
All right.
What's the one thing you don't want anyone on the crew to know?
Who's asking? Gina or Zaida?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the answer.
No, that's not an acceptable answer.
No, Gina, it wouldn't be something Zyda knows. Because no one knows, probably.
the thing that he most wanted not to have come out has already come out.
Was that the...
The why he's on the ship, because he was running away from a guy he shot.
That was an interlude, though, right? That wasn't really anything that
No,
we
we ran
know.
into
We
the
ran
guy.
into the guy.
Oh,
That was
and
the
I-
captain
that's
that
right.
we traded for supplies.
Boy.
Yeah, yeah,
Sorry.
that was a whole story arc.
But it was part of the
That guy.
it was part of the
That's
backstory
funny.
of
We paid him back.
Right?
the
Revenge. Tastes
oh
great.
no, actually there is something that he does not want the rest of the crew to find out about. So this is
Okay.
This has to be Gina's asking.
Oh,
not
no,
Sida's
of course.
asking.
No, that's what I said. It's an interlude
he
thing.
sleeps
So.
with at night?
No, it's how much money he's got in his foot locker.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do tell.
We know actually out of
This
character.
is, yeah.
We know out of character.
It's a lot.
It's a considerable amount.
Really?
Yeah.
He was a good gambler.
Nice.
And I started with a decent amount.
Interesting.
Um,
Cool.
so, having sailed through the day and in unfamiliar waters, Captain Black deems it prudent to rig the sea sail, the sea anchor, to keep you from wandering too far. at night, and to not sail in unknown
Because
waters.
At night.
we have
Because we can't
You
see
have
to make
to
sure we're not
moon,
hitting
something
things
moon.
and
Yeah, you
blah,
have
blah, blah.
Okay.
have small moon.
Okay.
So
Waxing crescent.
Okay.
the next morning, on the horizon, you see from stretching from horizon to horizon, as far as you can see, clouds piled up immeasurably high in the sky.
What kind
That's a
what kind of clouds?
thunderhead.
It's like heavy
Red sky in morning
fog,
type of thing?
cloud,
Sailors
just
take more.
roiling
That's a thunderhead.
bank of cloud. And we'll stop there.
Bugger. Bugger, bugger, bugger.
4KY.
Dude.
Why? Because why?
Yeah. ¿Por qué?
I don't know. I'm English. I speak English and French.
So
¿Por
that's
quoi?
it for episode 11 of The Spaniard's Ghost. Thank you for
Bugger.
watching. We will be back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
And
It's a thing.
Join us
Trust
at
us.
fair.
It is.
Join
Yeah.
us at fair
Yeah.
this weekend,
Opening
weekend.
weekend affair. Come see the Boggards and Tricks and the Merry Wives perform at
Yeah.
the Rhodes Reef stage.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep,
And
yep, yep,
elsewhere.
yep.
And
Yes.
elsewhere.
We don't know what times for sure yet.
Trick's schedule has been posted on our Facebook. So, yeah.
Boggards schedule will
when-
be posted probably by the end of fair.
Sorry,
and,
our schedule for this weekend has been
and
posted.
farther out than that, at Memorial Day weekend,
Yes, Memorial Day
Yeah.
weekend.
here in sunny Los Angeles, California, Strategicon.net, GameX 2018.
Yep.
Come play games.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Come play games.
Calendar will be going up in a moment. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about the difficulties, but you know it was not us; it was the carrier for this time. We got a podcast coming up this Friday, Saturday. Please watch. We've got a stream game, The Dark Net
Are we
in
one-shotting
GURP.
Saturday?
No,
No,
one shot
it's-
is a
it's
couple
GURPS.
weeks.
Okay.
2 more weeks.
And then we've got a new game starting on Sunday during the run of fair. We've got Demigods running. One of our hosts, it's his game he is designing.
It's Jason.
Jason, yeah.
Yep.
It's PBTA hack,
That's a
yeah?
fun one. Yeah, it's a Powered
Yep.
by the Apocalypse
And
hack,
then
and
I
that's a fun one.
believe the last Interpol X then is on Monday. So stay tuned for the calendar. You guys will see it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please come back in 2 weeks.
2
weeks when we are back. And stay tuned for our fantastic song written by Captain Black. Here we go.
We sail the seas from dawn till dusk with naught but death behind. We bear down, me lads, into the cove where the Spanish ne'er will find ye. In waters clear we anchor here to hide from those pursuing. When sunset falls, you'll hear the calls and the sails above furling. Ye be listening to The Spaniard's Ghost, a Happy Jacks RPG podcast actual play in Savage Worlds, Pirates of the Spanish